Welcome back to the 5 Napkin Burger Beer and Bourbon blog featuring us, the Happy Hour guys. And let's talk Sazerac Rye, or the Baby Saz.
One thing we haven't talked about much recently, and that's rye.
Now the word Sazerac has a very interesting history, because before there was a Sazerac Rye, there was actually a Sazerac cocktail. In 1838, in New Orleans, a Creole immigrant named Antoine Pichaud began mixing a drink he called the Sazerac. It was made from brandy, absinthe, and his secret mixture of bitters. Years later, in the 1890s, brandy fell out of fashion and Sazerac began being mixed with rye. And from that history, a company was born that now produces the rye under the Sazerac name. And Mark and I were delighted to find out that our friends at the Buffalo Trace Distillery in Frankfort, Kentucky are actually the ones who distill Sazerac Rye for the Sazerac Company. We were down there recently and we had a fantastic time.
Go to the Sazerac 6. You mentioned, now we call it Sazerac 6. I've heard Baby Saz, Younger Saz, the Little Brother. There's a lot of terms for it. Basically, this is just Sazerac Rye at 90 proof. It's got heat and spice and spades. You think of rye bread. It's got all that spice and tannins and heat right from the grain.
Oh, yeah.
Picks up a lot of that balance from the wood as well.
So different, so different. Got it on the nose and then got it definitely got spades on the finish.
Yeah.
If you're matching with food, you match it up with
red meat.
Definitely with red meat.
You're going to put that, anywhere you put a Cabernet Sauvignon, that's where you're going to put Sazerac Rye.
Well, I'm going to do what the distiller tells me to do, and I'm going to pair Sazerac Rye up with the original 5 Napkin Burger. Red meat, you have met your match. Mark?
Well, Jimmy, you're absolutely right. When you get advice from the man who makes what goes into the bottle, you take that advice. So, I'm going to pair the Sazerac with the steak frite.
Thank goodness there's plenty of steak, plenty of burgers, and plenty of Sazerac at 5 Napkin. We'll see you there soon. Cheers.
I'm in love with this bottle.
Is anybody else uncomfortable?